Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Hope you are well. Yeah, well, you know, it'll come back eventually. How goes? Yeah. So, a little bit of early birthday gift. Nakomi unveiled the initial version of Stream on a Stick to me. And I'm gonna reveal it to y'all. What's this? What's this clip? Television. Thank you for 62 months. Very much appreciated. All of my everything is all screwed up. Oh no. What is this? Good is driving. What does it mean? Okay. What the hell? That was something. I didn't. That was not what I expected. I'll say. Nate, thank you for 55 months. Foods, thank you for 79 months. Igloo, thank you for 47 months. Very much appreciated. So, we have the initial version of Stream on a Stick. I got the Rode microphones, the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphones from Throne. So thank you so much, everybody, for that. And then we're going to mess with setting some other stuff up for the Stream on a Stick. But yeah, as with anything where you've got a lot of different pieces coming together, not everything is playing nicely together exactly, which I will explain. Step, thank you for 67 months. Very much appreciated. Is he literally door dashing and streaming? Wow. Jeez. That's wild. Well, if you if you've never been a like a contractor, It's difficult because, you know, it's not taken out of your paycheck. Like taxes for most people are kind of a thoughtless thing that just sort of happens, and then every year you have to do all the stupid numbers, which is really obnoxious and dumb because you've already paid your taxes actually. But when you're a contractor, the money isn't even taken out. And it's difficult usually, depending on what your situation is, because, you know, if you're hand to mouth on the money you're getting from contracting and you don't have enough left over to set aside for taxes, when you have the money in hand, it's way harder to set aside the taxes, you know? I mean, that might sound like a really simple thing, but when your taxes are already withheld out of your paychecks and you just don't have it in hand, you simply can't spend it. You know, you don't even have that choice. Whereas you're much more likely to make that choice when you got it in your fucking hand. I mean, you got to pay your rent and your bills and buy food and you know. It's hard to justify setting aside however fucking much. I mean, you also pay more taxes when you're a contractor or when you're not W-2. I'll put it like that. 1099, whatever. You're taxed at a higher rate. Yo, Zugi Zork, thank you for the gift subs. Food, thank you for the gift sub. Craig, thank you for the biddies. And Anonymous, thank you for the 15 gift subs. Also, Anonymous, thank you for that other gift sub. Very much appreciated. So, I mean, that's one of the things I'm very thankful for with my current job, or just being back on a W-2 again after years and years and years of being a contract employee or contractor. Was the same. Same story for me. We were hand to mouth for a long time, and expenses just kept going up and up and up, and we kept having to move too. That was another thing where it was like that would blow away all the money I'd saved up for taxes, because I was trying to set aside a big portion of my income for taxes, and then we'd have to fucking move again. Trin Guard, thank you for 74 months. A Hexagon, the Bestagon, thank you for 40 months. Anonymous, thank you for that gift sub. Oh, it's counting them still. There we go. Wait, 12? Did you do 12? No, you did 20. What? It split it in two? I'm so confused. The alerts dashboard is so weird sometimes. It's either Anonymous, thank you for the 20 gift subs, like chat says, or Anonymous, thank you for the 12 gift subs, and then the 8 gift subs, like the dashboard says. I simply don't know. Oh no, I put my hands down on my armrests too hard and my chair went down. I'm getting shorter and shorter. So since they're easy to show, I don't think I'm gonna dive into it straight away because it can screw up the stream so easily. But look at these adorable little friends. They're teensy, weensy, and very cute. Anonymous, thank you for the 15 gift subs. Appreciate you. Those are microphones. So this is a clip-on mic. And then this is the bass. So these were sent to me by you guys through Throne, and this is the replacement for the damn dead Shure base station wireless mic stuff. Yeah, I haven't taken all the peelies off yet because I wanted to save those for you. They were thrown at me. Hi. Credit to Fox. Don't blame me. So we will mess with these. I'm just not going to mess with them first. We have a few other things to do, such as I want to introduce you guys to the stream on a stick. Yeah, the googly eyes might add some noise, but it would be perfect. You know, it looks like they've got little hair already. They got little wigs on. Soot sprite faces, yes. That was Nakomi. Nakomi immediately recognized these as soot sprites. Boots, thank you for the biddies. Okay, so I haven't looked at anything with these yet, other than I have charged everything up. They're all charged, but I haven't looked at any app or how to use them even. I know nothing. We're going to do that here. Surfer Dude, thank you for the gift sub. All right, give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And this. There you go. Stream on a stick. Yeah, multicam. A sort of multicam situation. So I'll get this stuff off of here. This is sort of a merger of like stuff I had planned, things you guys had mentioned, and Nakomi's own ideas. Nakomi felt like a desk was the way to go. But I agreed. At first I was like, oh gosh, that's a huge footprint. But in actuality, I think this is a great way to go. So I'm going to switch back and explain like what all you're looking at here. So there's a sort of a handle here. That's really good, right? I think that's pretty good. Axel, thank you for 75 months. Food, thank you for the gift sub. And Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gift subs. But yeah, so I feel like this is a really great idea. And this is super useful, right? So I could use this. So I could have the camera point down like onto this and put stuff on it. Or I can just direct the camera wherever I want to, and I can move this all around and adjust the height. And it also is strong enough to support, you know, the monitor stand and being able to adjust all these things. But there's stuff here that's sort of in progress still. since I haven't done the wireless mic yet, I'm going to bring this back down so I can be closer to the microphone. So basically the arms here are going to change because these were ones that we had, and they're not really proving to be the best. The camera's fairly adjustable, except for, you may notice, this is not the camera that I wanted to use. So there's been some complications. And that's what I was going to talk about. First of all, this arm kind of sucks. It's pretty flimsy and not really rugged or durable enough for like what I'd like to be able to do, which is be able to just essentially put the camera wherever I want it. And then this is also not terribly sturdy in terms of how it grips the desk and so forth, and the monitor is not very adjustable, so a different monitor arm is gonna, we have one on the way already. What I would like for the camera arm is one of those big bendy guys. Kind of like the shit that Adam Savage uses, but I kind of hope to find one that's already complete. I don't want to do the level of DIY that he had to do to make his. Yeah, kind of lock line. Yeah. So this is currently working entirely off of just a power cable coming out. So everything else is self-contained to this. So I can just unplug it, move it wherever I want it, plug it in, and I'll have all of this going. This right here is the wireless HDMI extender. So the video that you saw before is, this is happening wirelessly right here. This is from the loopback, the little monitor. That's my preview so I can see how things look on the camera. And then what you're seeing on the stream is wireless HDMI. But that's where one of the problems comes in, is I have the other Alpha 5100, right? The Sony camera that I really want to use. That's the same model as this one. But in fact, I'm using my old camcorder that used to be my main webcam. And this HDMI wireless extender, or HDMI extender, doesn't like the output from that camera. And I don't know why. The Alpha 5100 outputs 1080p 60. This claims to support 1080p 60. And actually, I tested it. We tested it with the Switch, and it was fine. This is outputting 1080i 30, I think. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I need to try a different one or what. That's a current sort of ongoing. I mean, like, this lets me use this. So it's not, it doesn't look terrible either. I feel like it looks pretty good. It just doesn't look anywhere near as good as the Sony does. So I tried a few different things, such as I tried an HDMI switcher. It didn't help. I tried a random HDMI splitter that I had. It didn't help. Well, not all splitters do that though, Grid, right? Some do, some don't. I have one somewhere that I know does, that I got by accident. One of those where you just buy one off of Amazon and then, oops, this one had a bonus feature, but I don't know where it is. So I keep talking to the wrong camera. I don't know which camera to talk to. Dimit, thank you for 97 months. Really, most strip it? I thought they were all would have been more compliant now. Yeah. Which camera's right? Which camera's wrong? The big green rectangle is the Retro Tink. But I could actually get, more of these and have more. I could have like remote cameras. I'm really impressed with HDMI wireless. Like, this is really good. Other than not being able to support my camera. It's working fine. It's clean, looks crisp. I'm good with it. So, I would eventually like to replace this with my preferred camera. But here's a cool feature. And again, most of this was figured out by just, these were Nakomi's ideas. She put all this together. I didn't really do much of anything so far. Okay, it starts off pretty bright. But we realized kind of late into it that it would need like mobile lighting. A mobile light source of some kind. So there you go. We have a lighting solution. Yeah, it's the Walmart special, yeah. It works. And then this monitor is going to be for chat. And I'm thinking that we will do that here on stream because I've got the Orange Pi. It's not set up yet. But we could set it up. Get a distro on here and turn this monitor into my chat and other things, possibly stream preview or whatever. I don't know. I could do vertical. Oops, there went my bow. I think I have the option for either. I don't know yet, like what is going to be the most palatable for this setup. Because I was thinking it might be nice to have like a stream preview on here as well, or just have the stream up so I can see that things are like looking good. Another thing I want to figure out is probably like it'd be cool to have some oh yeah, I don't know where Nakomi got any like which model of light or anything like that, so she would be the one to get the real answers from. But some sort of remote OBS control would be good to have so that I could like switch to BRB screen, which I think I can just do over the network. I'm pretty sure there's a remote OBS plugin or whatever, that sort of thing. What else? What are some other concerns? Oh, I did realize that in terms of controlling anything, I didn't think of like keyboard or mouse or whatever, which I don't really want a keyboard and mouse on this all the time. But maybe like a small wireless thing just so I can do minor stuff is probably what we'll need here. And then I think I'm going to ask Nakomi to 3D print me a little case for our Orange Pi. Special baby. So yeah, I want to figure out how to set up the Orange Pi. And another thing about this is that it's not like cable managed or anything yet. It's still being figured out. But it's pretty condensed. This is the, whoops. That probably needs to be tightened up, huh? The other arm will fix that problem. The new arm that's on the way. OBS socket, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With a mini Stream Deck. I think we have one lying around, actually. So, like a 6 button. So, yeah, absolutely could do that. Yeah. Like I said, like when Nakomi first showed this to me, my very initial reaction to the desk was like, I imagined a stick, you know, like basically like a tripod with a bunch of shit on it. But pretty rapidly, I realized this is probably a way better option for what I want to do. And also, all of this stuff can just turn around as well. So if the desk would be in the way of something, I can use sort of the flat side, turn everything around, and point the camera, you know, like straight down or whatever I need to do, basically. And yeah, if we can find what was that shit called again? I immediately forgot. The lock line, yeah. Or probably something lock line like, because I don't want a raw one that we have to like build ourselves. So we have no case for that yet. I think it'll be probably fine to just sit out in the open though. Nice. If Grid likes to stick, then I feel like that's equivalent to a seal of approval. Nice. Thank you, ZK. I'll take a look at that. I'll get that link here. Oh wow. It practically looks like a game controller. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even talk about the cup holder, which is also a stroke of brilliance. I love that there's a little cup holder because that's super handy for like setting little things aside or whatever.
You didn't explain why the table is the mess, though.
Are you gonna show? Are you talking about the height thing? Because I showed that.
No. Wait. Okay. So this looks stupid because this actually no, you did put it in there. Does that actually work in there? Okay.
I don't. Sorry. It only works like that.
Okay.
Otherwise, it falls over.
So what's going to happen is this is supposed to actually be down here.
They probably can't hear you. Here. I don't know if this is actually on. Just talking to the microphone.
Okay. So the camera is supposed to be at the bottom of this, and that is on the arm. And then the arm can go like this. So we can do like table shot when you're doing detail work. So he can do games and like soldering and all that other stuff, and you can get like a really good thing and everything will just work. Except that arm is vaguely shit. So we're gonna get a new arm, but everything else works appropriately. And then I got a special monitor stand so that everything flips around. If you want to do like a wide shot. And the cup holder's cool, which I bought separately. It did not come with the desk. And there was something else that I don't remember anymore. I don't know.
I think I went over most of it.
But yeah. It also, on the stream, the ring light looked like really stupid because it looked like it was just hanging there. But like, it's not. I fucked it up. So it's on like a little snake, and it doesn't need to be on a snake.
Yeah, that little snake will go away.
Yeah.
You see how precarious that was? I've just put it basically in the only way it could be so that I could show it off tonight.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I thought you attach this straight to the arm, and this was just hanging there.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what it looked like on the stream. But you did actually, like, they can't see the snake because the light's on. Also, the light There's like, oh,
The light has more features than I showed.
oh, it's in here.
My chair keeps sinking down.
So you can also turn it down and then change the light type. But yeah, if you can kind of see it better, not really. But
Yeah, if you're moving any of these things, you need to hold on to the desk. I already learned that quickly.
you can lock the wheels.
No, that's not the problem.
Oh, the monitor.
It will tip over backwards. But you know what we could get to fix that would just be some simple weights
Yeah.
to offset it. Just to, it wouldn't be perfect, but it would.
Well, the other thing is that we can move
would help.
this farther to the front.
Or a UPS, yeah. I mean, that wouldn't do a whole lot because, like, if the power goes out, a UPS here would be kind of pointless because this isn't streaming. This is wirelessly sending video to my stream PC. Oh, yeah, that's, you know what? I'm dumb. You guys are smart. If this had a UPS, when I unplug it to move it to a different location, it could keep broadcasting.
That is cool.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Also, this, I'm going to explain why this is cool. So, this little thingy here, this is actually a monitor that you can get for the car. It actually, I don't even think I told you that. It has an extra, like, cigarette lighter adapter for a tablet. And then this is actually a tablet holder that you're supposed to use for a treadmill. It, like, locks on there. So, like, that was fucking ingenious. I don't care what you guys say.
It has a really good grip claw.
It really does. Like, considering, because, like, there's this bevel. If that bevel wasn't there, I'd be fucked.
Oh, I meant this bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed by that bit. This, I don't know. I'm not sure that that'll always, like, if I'm, you have to use these to move this around, because if you pull on the monitor, you probably yank it out of the.
Well, no, this is what, when you pull on these, that's what actually, like.
Well, not at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you want to move it by this and not by the monitor, because it looks like it would slide out.
I am going to actually adhere it, but that's later. I couldn't find my shit for that. But yeah. So then.
That UPS on Throne would be way too much for this. That thing is big.
Yeah. And then.
We would need to find something that's suited to this this use case.
Oh yeah. So this actually has right there, it has a standard camera female joint in it. So we can get rid of this altogether and then just mount that straightly onto that. And then get a better arm that actually wants to, like, stay up and on the desk. I also still really like this. Like, that's a great shot. And having a white desk, it's, like, perfect.
Well, this is also why the other camera would be better, which Food posted some info that I hadn't considered that looks like maybe I might be able to have some control over the output from the other camera that could fix it. But the other camera could have a macro lens. Meaning I could get a macro lens for it, and then for little tiny shit like that, I could really zoom in. Because when you try to get close on the details on something like this, it will go out of focus with the lens that it comes with. But all you need is a macro lens, and then bam, all of a sudden you can fucking take pictures of I don't know, bacteria, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna try and do soldering in the future, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's, you'll probably get a better view on the camera than you will being able to look at it with your eyeballs.
Of course. That would be a good companion thing to, like, here and here. So I'd have it here with me. So I'd have my, face cam, and then I could, have the close-up cam.
We could even set up one of the little tool carts with, like, the things that you need for said stream of working on it too.
Yeah.
Give yourself a little, like, U desk temporarily.
But then this will also function as a sort of companion video station, video and chat station for if we set up a table like out, in the living room
Yeah.
to do the Lego stuff. We can set it up. We'll have the wireless microphones, and then Nakomi and I can both be on cam, both have microphones, and see chat, and do something that would be impossible to do here in my office, like build a giant Lego set.
Yeah. Even though it might actually be better to like take the individual pieces and do it here, like on this stuff, just
Oh, I
because
don't know
they're
about
so
that.
fucking giant. But yeah. Anyway, that was my rationale with most of this. So the monitor stand has not gotten here yet. We're probably gonna need to order a whole new arm because I don't think any of the ones that we have are good
Yeah.
for that. And then we
Lock
need
line.
the little camera thing.
We need to find out if there's a large, like, clamp on, like, so real strong grip, lock line, snaky arm that already has, like, standard camera connectors.
I mean, I found some of those, but they're usually very short.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Like,
we need a big
very
one.
short.
We need a big boy.
Yeah. Because that's initially.
It's probably more expensive.
They're also called like snake arms or something like that.
Search for monitor arm, not mic arm. Wait,
well, no,
they make lock line monitor arms?
Not really.
A Noga big boy. Let me look that up real quick. Power arms. Whoa.
I want power arms. They don't look very flexible.
Hybrid articulated arms. Lots of range of movement, huh? Oh, because there's ball joints. See, ball joints at either end, and then you probably build a number of them. But let's see. Oh, Food found one, but it's for phones.
Yeah, the thing is that the arm, we would need to have the camera port on it, or some way to attach a camera port on it.
This sells me on them immediately. That they have a little lock line man on their official website.
The other thing is that
there's a little guy made out of lock line.
The cameras are surprisingly heavy.
Cameras are heavy. Well, lock line is really
rigid.
Yeah, I mean it's very moldable, but also very rigid. So I think it could take this for sure.
I'd want it to be able to get pretty high though. To actually have like a good.
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing like ready for camera use stuff here. I didn't want to have to do a lot of ugly DIY crap.
I do your ugly DIY crap, dear.
Well, this would be like really ugly DIY crap. But I don't know. A 5-foot lock line. Jesus Christ, it's the longest link of all time. Well, right. And this is exactly the stuff. So basically, oh yeah, he did put a wire through his. He had to machine a bunch of stuff.
I don't have machines to machine things.
Yeah.
And they were just LED lights?
Those are pretty heavy. I mean, that's like that.
It's not that.
It's actually heavy.
Shut up.
I think that is heavier than the camera and that and everything with the camera. Look up small rig magic arm stuff. God, my hands are offset. Oh no, I've got all caps.
It doesn't matter. Google doesn't give a shit.
I know, but I hate it.
Magic arm.
Magic arm. Oh, is it that? That looks wild as well. Well, that just took me straight to their homepage. I guess I'll search from there. Hello? What is fucking... They have a pop-up that has nothing in it. Good job, guys. Actually, it's probably my fault because I have all of Firefox's, like, kill tracking. So they just pop up a pop-up with nothing in it. Magic arm. Universal magic arm with small ball head. Oh. Yeah. Okay, but that's just like... I see where Elgato is getting their ideas. Their arm is like a shitty version of this stuff. Okay, but that's just a teensy weensy...
Yeah, we need...
little piece of Rooney.
I want it to go up, like, at least probably that high.
Yeah, something where we can just grab it and just...
But, like, it has to be high. It has to be tall. Like, I feel like if we did, you know, like, an 18-inch one or some shit like that, like, it's not going to be high enough. Because when we do, like, table down shots, we can't have it... There are some things I think that we're going to want... Man, this really is shit. It's probably also not tightened at all because we fucked with it so much. Yeah, that's not tightened at all.
So basically we knew the answer from the beginning. I'm just sad that nobody makes this ready to go.
Mr. Bear. Look how beautiful you are.
Yes, Mr. Bear Cam. This was promised.
Oh.
High five. Sit.
Sit on your booties.
Sit, bud. Sit. High five. Bang.
Yay. Oh, also, while I was down here, I got a new tattoo. Everyone look at my tattoo. Anyway. Yes.
Well,
this is all true.
You would have to make an end piece for it that has the ability to, you know, to basically put a typical, what is it, 1/4 of an inch camera connector, probably a ball joint at that point. And did he rip ass?
Yes.
Yes, he did. He's clearing the room. Thanks, bud. Thank you for that.
Anyway, I explained the rationale. I'm gonna run away.
Oh. Well, now hold on though. Huh. Oh, okay. So this is compatible with Lockline. But what is... So
that does not look like the part we need.
Well, this might be the screw hole. So it would be like this. And you would get one of those, the adapter that we didn't have. Right there.
To go on.
And then all of this would go on that. This goes on the end of a Lockline coil.
Oh.
So this would be the end bit.
So
and then
still need a double meal camera.
Yeah.
Thing.
And then we'd probably need a wire. We'd need to add a wire in it to give it rigidity. Figure out how to do that. Well, you were all, I'm Miss DIY.
I am, and I don't want to do it either. I don't even know what kind of wire. you'd want to put in there that would be able to keep it shaped that much and not be like a huge pain in the dick. Like at that point, I don't see the advantage.
Well, the advantage is nothing like this exists. That's
Maybe
the problem.
for a reason.
We want the camera to have a lot of flexibility in its use. It could be top down. It could be like it currently is, where it's just more face cam level. Just versatile, basically. Like this style of arm sucks because it's just really not very versatile.
Actually, it's really versatile if it wasn't a piece of shit. Like, if it actually stayed where it was supposed to and wasn't like, if this camera didn't weigh 18 pounds and like, it would actually give you pretty much any angle you can think of. But the camera's too heavy for that arm.
Well,
If
so
we got
I
a
mean,
better
yeah,
arm, I feel like that's
better
just,
parts generally, yeah, that could be.
but it can
could be
get
better.
in any position. It just can't stay there. Like,
Yeah,
that's the problem, in my opinion.
It's too frail. That arm is for like a Logitech C120.
Yeah.
Dinkum Fleximount. What a name.
I'm gonna point that away from my chest.
Well, that kind of looks like it's already ready to go.
Except that it's super short. Where do we mount it?
Yeah, it's a little short. Yeah, it has 3/8 of an inch as well. But potentially could pop the end off and replace it if this is like a ripoff of Lockline. I don't know, maybe.
It's also $60 for a very small thing that doesn't work out of the box.
Mm.
I'm going away. You guys have fun.
All right. All right. They have a whole bunch of Dinkum. Dinkum Systems additional links, so you can extend them. I'll bet you they have a camera. I mean, they show one here that's holding a camera, like a regular camera. The Action Pod, which is actually the cheapest one. Yeah. It's probably got a fourth of an inch thread. Excuse me. Can be used with other Dinkum Systems interchangeable heads and bases. So presumably you could get the extension pieces as well. Snake clamp, heavy duty. I don't like these. I don't like these at all. If you've ever used these, actually that's basically what this is. This type of arm is very hard to adjust and very imprecise. It does not have a lot of flexibility. I do not like those style. And then they tend to be weak in terms of like, you think you've got it where you want it, and then you let go of it, and then it'll lean a little. So those are yuck, yuck, yuck. Do not like them. I don't know if anybody can back me up here. in my experience, they're yucky. I also really don't care for that style of clamp either. They tend to wiggle free very easily, especially one as narrow as that. That's just nope, nope, nope. The Dinkum one is the most appealing looking to me right now because it's already got the ability to put a camera on. It has a good style of clamp that I think will hold well. And if I could just add links to it, I mean, like I would need to know, I might have to get one and just see how well it holds position with the weight on the end. That's the big question. But if it can, I'd be curious if we could add some links to it and basically just arrive at our destination. Well, I mean, with the Dinkum one, it doesn't look like it would be necessary. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It's basically a lockline system with the modifications already that I was talking about. It's got an end piece that's compatible with cameras. It's got a clamp on the bottom, which is nice. Anyhoomst, I was gonna look at getting our orange pie going here, which I hopefully think should be fairly quick. Oh no. Well, I didn't get a SanDisk card, and according to Orange Pie, they test only with SanDisk, and any other brand might cause the system to fail to start. Oh, I'm not looking to do a development board. What the heck, Garuni? This isn't what I want. I just want to, I'm looking to see like, why is this talking about a development board? All I want to know is like, what distros work? What one should I use? Let me look at this picture. This is a fucking cryptid. Good lord. So this is a wearable, yeah, wearable like rig holder. Crazy. Expensive. I said distro. So what I have is an Orange Pi 3 LTS. Why? What, the manual only talks about like setting up a development board. I don't want that. That's not what I'm trying to do. We can use it to build a small Linux desktop computer. Yes. Yes, please. That's all I want to do. Specifications. I have the thing. I don't need pictures of the thing. Introduction to use of the development board. This is so obnoxious. I guess the whole thing is considered development board. I have to have a PC with Ubuntu and Windows operating systems installed. Optional, used to compile Linux source code. Windows PC for burning Linux images. I think their instructions are just awful. I think that's all. Download the image of the development board and related materials. Okay. Okay, it's just distros. Oh, cool. The requested URL was not found. Well, yeah, because it's cut off. Boy, oh boy. It wraps a line in this PDF, and the part of the URL that wrapped the line was not included in the link to the URL. Okay. I think I'm just going to go with an Ubuntu image. What in the world? This is far, 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 fucking far from Raspberry Pi. Okay, Orange Pi LTS, Ubuntu Jammy server, Jammy desktop, XFCE, server Linux 5. Okay, so it's just basically your choice of server or desktop and a few versions. Download. Download anyway. I thought this would be a little bit more together. But it's kind of jank. That's okay. Okay. Method of burning Linux image to TF card based on Windows PC. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm relying on their manual. How to use Balena Etcher to burn a Linux image. Yeah. Okay. So I have to use Etcher. Well, I am going to use the Orange Pi compiled OS just to try to keep things simple here. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I just want to display chat and have some, just the simplest stuff here. Keep it straightforward. I'm installing Etcher. MC Etcher. Does it have a weird UI? I haven't even seen the UI yet. Don't scare me so soon. I just got here. I don't think it has anything about slurping juice. Don't worry. It has kind of a slick interface, I guess. It's just sort of like it's almost like a little web page. But like a nice one, not a shitty one. Okay. So I probably just want to flash from file here, right? I mean, I'm going to check the manual. Read the fucking manual. Oh, well, the version I'm using looks nicer than the one in the manual. Blah, blah, blah. Install. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, it looks the same. All right. So, yeah. Well, yeah, so just flash from file. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I want to brick this stupid thing. Okay, well, my image isn't here because it's... Wait, what? It's a .image file. This is the right folder. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Does it have a date on it from like ages past? Is that the issue? God. How do I make this stop organizing by date? Windows, please. Can you not? Don't show me zip files. Just show me... Hold on. Orange. There it is. Okay. Got it. Flash. Flashing. All right. Looks like it's going to take about 5 minutes. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really great. Apparently Siri thought I said Siri, you're really great. And she said, why thanks? But I wasn't fucking talking to you, Siri. So go fuck yourself. Hey Siri, go fuck yourself. I won't respond to that. Okay. That's the first time she's ever talked back. Normally, go fuck yourself makes Siri close. No, there aren't any. Oh no, I'm sorry. Anonymous, thank you for the gift subs. Xavier, thank you for 54 months, probably a while ago. Yeah, it was about half an hour ago. Sorry about that. This is basically a test one that I have set up for the deck link. It just has all 4 inputs on it. About 3.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's weird, huh? Previous, thank you for 90 months. Why don't we, oh, well, I don't know. So who's here that knows what they're doing with the road? I mean, I think I just plug it in and go to town, right? Also, I have a Peely. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because of noise suppression. I bumped the microphone. Boy, what a gross smelling adhesive. Yikes. Actually, I should grab the instructions for the road real quick. All right, quick start guide. It's all just pictures. It doesn't say to plug it in to anything. You just turn them the fuck on, I guess. What? You turn it on and then you plug it into your computer. That doesn't seem right to me, but okay. No words. It's all just pictures of fingers pressing buttons. Okay, so first, I guess, with the little base station. I have to press and hold the like 0 button for 3 seconds. The road button, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then on each of these little guys. Peely. Nice. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that did anything. It didn't look like it did anything. One, two, three. Literally nothing has happened. And now I'm scared. They're not connected. Was I supposed to do them all at the same time or something? Why didn't this work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They should be charged. I had them plugged in. But like the light isn't even, nothing's happening when I press the button. Whether I hold it or just press it, squat happens here. I can't get either on. I have the base station on. But the microphones are not doing anything. Did they not charge? Is that what happened? Did they literally not charge? Horrible if true. Well, I held one of them for quite a long time and the light didn't come on. You know, I think I plugged them in and thought they were charging, and I think neither of the mics charged. But I didn't know, like, I just plugged this one in, the lights came on. Okay, I think that, yeah, I think neither of them charged. They were plugged in, and it just sort of didn't work. Yeah, I guess we can test it. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, that connected. And it's picking me up. So that's going to nothing, but presumably now I connect the base to the stream PC. And then magic happens, I guess. Of some sort. Windows magic where it ruins all of my audio devices. Can you still hear me? Can you hear that music? Is everything audio-wise still functional? Okay. So everything's still functional. All right. So let me see what my sound situation's looking like. In the sound control panel. I also still have the X tag connected, so there's that. Okay. So yeah, I see it picking me up. Let's see what the levels look like by default. Okay, I'm going to turn them way down. They were like at half. I'm going to turn it down a lot. And then let's add it to this thing. All right. This thing, meaning OBS. There was a sound. Was there a bad sound? There was a beep. Okay. I'm going to mute my main mic and give this a try. Well, actually, let me unmute this. Do you hear two of me right now? Nope. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test-a-rooney. Okay, now you do. All right, I'm going to mute my main mic. Hello? Hello? So I've put the levels in Windows for the Rode microphone up to 60. Yeah, it's stereo right now. Hold on. Okay, so now this should sound better. So I can't really, the way that I'm set up, I can't monitor this, I don't think. Or, well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Test. Hello. Oh, God. All right. I can hear both of my mics. You guys can't hear this one, but I can hear this one. So I'm hearing both. That doesn't help me a whole lot. Hello. Hello. Oh, this sounds really good. Hello. Hello there. Hi. Yeah. God, I wish these would have charged. I'm going to turn up the Windows levels a little more. Test, test. Hello. All right, so it is going to take a while to charge one up. Well, that's one way to do it. I do have a big USB battery pack, but I don't think it's charged either. But this seems like it'll be really, really nice. Let me see what. So it would be somewhere like around here, probably. Seems like it would sound pretty good. It's only 2, yeah. Tinny. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. Test, 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 test. No. I wish I could turn off the monitoring for my other mic. Uh, yeah, well, I mean, we could do some dialing in. Like, this has no filters or anything like that set up. So, like, uh, we could add the noise filtering. We could turn the levels down and then increase the gain. What do you think? Like, maybe here would be better? No, I can't. This mixer does not have a mute feature, unfortunately. So I cannot. I could turn monitoring down, but I think I am using it for all audio, so that doesn't work. I could unplug it, but actually, hold on. Well, the RE20 has a switch on it, but I don't know what it's for. I'm not sure if it's a mute. It might not be. Ooh, a magnetic clip set? That sounds like a good idea. One thing that's a little rough is that monitoring this mic from OBS is a little lagged. This kind of makes me want to set this up differently, like do a line into the mixer instead of using USB. The main mic is an RE20. I don't know what the switch do. Also, we have completed flashing the operating system on here onto this card. So now it's probably just put it in the Orange Pi and fired it up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's not a mute then. Okay. Well, I'll just let that charge for a little while. Let me eject that, I guess. Well, I started messing with the Rode microphones, which I learned that the little microphone guys I failed to charge. I thought I had them charging today, did not. But the base station's plugged in, and we were just listening to it just now. Hello. Hello, hello. Rode Wireless Go 2. We did look at camera arms for a long time. So this needs dialing in. The mixer's a Yamaha MG10, which was recommended by Tenosis. And also, I was flashing a Linux image onto an SD card for the Orange Pi. USB source right now. But I might want to run it into the mixer. Yeah, monitoring through OBS is slightly lagged, which does that thing to me where it's like hard to speak. Okay, SD card. We're gonna need power. And we're gonna need video. And also we're probably gonna need a keyboard and a mouse, which I don't immediately have handy, but I can. All right. Oh, I already had an HDMI cable. Duh. All right. Let's see. So HDMI. And got our power. Actually, I'm going to want to get the SD card in here first. Okay. Well, all that did was make the monitor light blink. I really hope it didn't need to be SanDisk because that just sucks. That would be really stupid, I feel. No, we burned an image to it. We burned a Ubuntu distro to the whole card. I can't believe it would only work with one type of SD card. That's insane. Hey, there we go. I thought the HDMI was plugged all the way in. It was not plugged all the way in. All right. Oh, yeah. There we go. Cool. Now I need a keyboard and a mouse. Hang on a second. Okay. Hmm. Maybe it doesn't work. Are we comparing sticks? I saw a grid stick. Unsolicited stick pics. Fortunately, I had a spare one of these ready to go. Also, this is why the desk was such a brilliant idea. This is all a mess, but it's fine for now. It's fine for now. Oh gosh. Oh, the sensitivity so high. Okay. Ugh, this is really weird. Well, the keyboard solution's not working. Just a moment, please. Oh yeah, let's see that stick. Nice, nice. Dang, that's got a lot going on. Crazy. That's cool. Oh my gosh. You need to get one of those that doesn't flicker when it's turned up like that. Chat and possibly stream monitoring. Possibly, I don't know, just whatever's useful, but mainly chat. Failed to execute web browser, input output error. Great. I figured once we got, a distro on here that it would be all good. But I guess it's not all good. At least we got one on here. Sorry, I was looking to see what the charge level was on the Rode mic. Seafood. Okay, so for some reason it's not giving me 1920 by 1080. It's displaying at 1600 by 900 right now. The mouse flickers when I move it. I think the native res of the monitor is 1920 by 1080. Nakomi was insistent that that was the case. Yeah. It does right now say 1600 by 900 at 75 hertz. Yeah, I changed it to 70. It's at 60 right now. I can change it to 74.9. Regardless, the mouse is like flickery whenever I move it. I think it's just not a 1080p monitor. Okay, failed to download update files. It did nothing. Rasp. Thank you for 72 months. Appreciate it. It might be a Scepter E205W, but I'm not sure if that was the model number. $1,600 by $900 then? Yeah. Okay, this is not very charged, but I don't know if that's going to stay there very well, but let's try it out. Hello. Whoa, that really hit me in my ears. All right, I'm still hearing double because I can't mute my mic. Dan. Let me try. I forgot it's only added on this scene. Hello. Okay, cool. There we go. Sorry. Or apparently jean shirts, like all the photography on their website. People clip them to their glasses. I mean, I guess I could. There's definitely room for it. How's that? Can you hear me? Probably facing down, yeah. Feels like I have a companion on my face. This fuzzy thing here. Feels kind of friendly. It looks not good though. Yeah? All right. So let's try to meander away. So I'll be down there. And it's supposed to have a really long range. Gosh, the monitoring is messing with me because it's laggy. Hello. Hello. I'm very far away. I'm by the PlayStation games. Ooh, Quake 2. Quake 2. Is that a sleepy puppy I see? Looking at me, wondering what I'm doing? Is he wagging his little tail? I think he is. Hi. Hi. Do you want to visit? Hi, Mr. Man. Hello, hello. How are you? You good? Ah, all right. I'm coming back. Hello, it's me. Quake 2 on PlayStation 1, yeah. So how was it? Good, it seems. Nice, nice. I'm disappointed in the orange pie a little bit, I think. Also, I'm going to turn the monitoring off just because it's messing with me so much. Gonna have to run this through my mixer instead, I think. That's just gonna be better for me. Okay, no more monitoring. No. No, the camera does not have a remote control, unfortunately. I think a remote control exists, but I don't have one for it. It doesn't look too bad. The main thing I don't like with the Canon is that I think it's interlaced. It's either that it's interlaced in 30 frames per second or it's progressive in 30 frames per second. I think it doesn't reach to 60. It also doesn't have any depth or anything. I can't, do anything about the lens. It's all built in because it's a camcorder. Yes, Manry. We have a stick. And now I'm really, I really feel like it needs to have a UPS. Because that makes just so much sense. I can't believe we didn't think of that. Because if I unplug this now, everything's going to shut off and has to reconnect when I plug it in at the next location. So that's definitely going to be an important addition here. I don't think so, Beer. The quality difference with this camera is humongous. This camera is amazing. All right, there was some sort of lag just then. Was it just this or was it the whole stream? Everything froze with me pointing up in the air. Did it? I will say this HDMI extender is very hot right now. We might be very much putting it through its paces. Maybe it can't handle a really long time. Well, on the other hand, I have basically been running it since I set it all up. So it's been up for many more hours. Yeah, just a dedicated cooler for it. Why put all this on a stick? This is so I can do whatever, wherever around here. So I can do stuff away from the computer. So if we want to set up a table and do a big Lego build, we'll have wireless mics for me and Nakomi, and we'll have a camera, we'll have chat, we'll have camera preview. We'll have it all. And we'll be able to set up, a whole stream situation somewhere else other than here in my office. But it's also useful here in the office for stuff. It's also adjustable. So I can hide under it. And now no one can see me. So this is really useful, I think. This is important for when I need to hide. No one can see us, bud. We're hidden. And the whole thing the only thing that comes out of this is a power cable. Everything else is self-contained and the HDMI is wireless. So I just unplug, move it where I want, plug it in. I'm ready to stream from wherever I put that. Which is why a UPS would be really great, because then I could unplug and keep this all on while I relocate. There we go. I'm starting to feel like the orange pie out of the box might be a bit of a drag. Like, this is supposed to be sort of comparable to a Pi 3. But it seems kind of
I don't know. Like the updater is running, but it's taking forever. It also doesn't give me, it gives me a tiny progress bar and no indication as to like what it's working on. The web browser right now just doesn't work at all. It doesn't open. Um, well, the thing was, it was $40 ish, 40 or $50, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at network activity right now. It's receiving very slowly, 20-ish kilobytes per second. Like, this is insanely slow, and I don't know why. It's connecting to mirrors.tuna. I can't read Chinese. .edu.cn/Ubuntu ports. The progress bar also just jumped way close to the end. I think that their package server just like sucks. Well, because this is a Chinese device and they're hosting the updates for their distro. Oh, just one of these cyber power doodads. Nice. How long is the cable though? Is the question. It also doesn't have USB outlets, which is not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to have. It doesn't say how long the cord is, and it doesn't show how long the cord is. Why? Why? 5 foot? See, that's a conundrum. Right now, so Nakomi specifically got a really long power cable power strip. Like, this is probably 15 feet, I want to say. Well, yeah, I could just get a power cord, sure. I just prefer to have it like built into the power supply, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not a big fan of having a breakpoint like that. I don't know. I guess it's convenient. I have to authenticate. Does the manual have that? Oh, I think it's okay. It looks like it's just an orange pie. Phew. Yeah, I suppose an extension cable's not the end of the world. That's probably fine in the end. So the Rode mic still sounding good? Is it still looking good? Yeah, I was just thinking something to like hook the cable on so I can, you know, hang it, roll away. Good, good, yeah. I'm glad. I love the form factor, and the quality from what I'm hearing sounds really quite good. Get the full face sunglasses. I I think I put that in a box somewhere. I don't have them handy, unfortunately. But if I find them in the future, I'll try to remember to try that. Okay, it looks like updates are downloading a little bit faster, but something with their like package manager server sucks shit. It's like 56K. Like it took 10 minutes just to get the manifest. I don't know. I haven't tried it without the Fuzzy Boy. We could try it without the Fuzzy Boy. Okay, this is with Fuzzy Boy off. How do it be? What if I say popcorn, 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 popcorn? Yeah, I suppose the fuzzy thing doesn't probably help much with filtering pops. Yeah, I think overall this is a success. Just need to tweak some things. I need to test, I guess, the camera settings that Food mentioned earlier before he left. So apparently if I set it to auto, I may have more control over the like the movie recording output over HDMI. Maybe. And that might be why it's not like I might be able to set to something that this the HDMI extender can actually work with. Hey, buddy. How are we doing on mic power? Do these things sip power or do they suck power? Doesn't look like it's moved. Yeah, altogether, I'm pretty pleased with it. Just got to make some tweaks, possibly get that other arm for this, and then we've got some other stuff already on the way, so yes. And then I'm planning to do more stuff around, so like when I'm going through retro stuff, sometimes might be the way to go. Like I'll set up a table or something and set this up, and we can go through things together. I don't know, this one, if I can get the camera to work with this one seems pretty good. It doesn't seem horrible. It's been holding up well other than a couple of ticks, I guess. Unless it's been happening a lot when I've been like looking away from it or something. Yeah, when I originally had it set up, it was all the way at the other end of that room, so quite far away. It's supposedly rated for 200 feet. Which I feel like is plenty. Even if I was to take it all the way over to like the kitchen. But I haven't tested that yet. It's also Wi-Fi based. It uses Wi-Fi signals. It's not using my network. It sets up its own network, but it's Wi-Fi based, so it's not line of sight as much. I mean, walls are still going to probably be an issue, but we'll see. I'll have to put it through its paces. There are versions of the same thing that are rated up to like 700 feet as well, so. Another interesting possibility would be that I could add, like I could get more of those in the future and then add like stationary cameras elsewhere, right? Yeah, Mr. Man? It is almost that time. Seems like the pie's going to take a while. You do be boffing. You do be boffing, eh? Yeah. Yeah, you do. I will say, though, it is a little bit more cumbersome to move this around, right? Like, I'm less inclined to drag this. Like, if I just wanted to get up for a little bit, go over there, and then come back, it's like, it's kind of an operation. I need to do something about cables, too. I've got cables on the floor, so crossing the threshold here, I kind of have to lift it over. I need to wall mount my network cables. It's been on the agenda. Chu kind of emphasized the need for that as well. Yeah. Well, to be honest, there wasn't really much for me to show you with the Pi anyway. I was just kind of doing it while I was here on the stream with you guys. We're not really waiting for anything. I'm waiting for it to see if I can get, like, I would hope that I could get a working web browser here. Because that's kind of the whole point. But, yeah, not much to show. It'd just be, this will be full screen chat is the idea. Yeah, super mobile would be pretty good. I mean, this is pretty fucking mobile in a single room. Yeah, yeah, mobile semi-permanent station for sure. I also, most of the time, I'm not going to need the keyboard and mouse plugged into it, so those won't be there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is more appropriate for like all the stuff I wanted to have on it. I wanted it to be like a close to, you know, computer setup quality situation, but being able to put it somewhere else. So this is that for sure. Oh, how's the in terms of like the audio? Because there is some lag to the video, right? This one is like lagless, and then this one is very slightly lagged by it's less than a second. Yeah, sure. I just as long as it's not like terrible, because obviously if I was speaking and it was really out of sync with my mouth, that's usually terrible, right? It's very obnoxious to watch. So I was just hoping for close enough since I'm not running the audio through the camera or anything like that. Cool, cool, cool. Right, yeah. So I guess the Rode microphone would be out of sync with that camera. Also, it's funny how this camera is making this one look way darker than normal. Well, that was about all I had to share with you guys tonight with all this stuff. Overall, I'd say it worked out pretty great, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. Just got to tweak a few things, as obviously you guys know now. But yeah, let me switch over to big screen. Hello. How is it? Probably shut this off too. Give the HDMI extender a little break. It's been working its ass off. I'm going to make sure the other mic gets charged. There we go. Okay, this time it's actually charging. Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with all this. And the Rode microphone is really easy to set up and work with. Because it seems like it's really, really high quality. So I'm super pleased. And this is going to let me do VR again. I have to get my office kind of arranged a bit and set that stuff back up and test it all, but yeah, I need a stronger shirt. I need to look into the magnet clip thing because I think that might be a better option for shirts such as this. Yeah, I've been missing VR. So is there a charging station for these? Because I feel like I'd like that a lot better, where I just slam them into a dock and then just grab one when I need one. There are many? Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, so this rocks. I'm very excited about this. Like I said, a lot of plans for how this will be used. I want to test taking it quite far. I want to take it to the kitchen and see if it'll be useful for kitchen stuff. I want to do, in the future, we're probably going to do soldering things like, you know, Nakomi was demonstrating the whole top-down camera type situation. The Lego stuff, that's probably the stuff that'll happen the soonest. Is either going to be working on a Lego set, or maybe with 2 Bananas we can finally do something. It's been a long time since we've done like more interesting me and Good stuff, like we used to do the painting and stuff like that. And ever since we moved here, I just haven't really been set up to do that shit very well. But now I'll be able to do that. One of the other things has been like I've been wanting to like get the retro hardware and games and everything organized. And a lot of you have expressed interest in wanting, you know, you'd be down for just like long streams of just like going through stuff and looking at things and whatever. And normally I just do that by myself, but with this setup, I could, you know, bring you over to a convenient location where I'm working on that and chat with you guys while I go through things. So. You might have to bring your own snacks. You might have to bring your own snacks. And I'll also have to explore the Stream Deck OBS socket thing, see if I can get that going, because that would be really sick. But right now, I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I recall Raspberry Pis and Raspberry Pi-like devices being more performant than this. But this is not seeming super great so far. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's also on the list of things to improve. Is none of this has been like cable managed or anything like that. We need some sort of like undershelf. Yeah. Yeah. Pi 3 emulation was big. Probably even bigger on Pi 4 because it was a little bit more powerful. And like I said, this is supposed to be a Pi 3 equivalent-ish, and I remember the Pi 3 being like, I thought pretty performant. Somebody linked me a good one earlier. I think it was ZK. Linked a sort of nice pocket keyboard and trackpad type situation. So I want to set this up in such a way that every time it turns on, it just goes, it has everything that I would normally use open and ready to go, so I don't really need a keyboard or mouse very often. The only thing I want to have access for is the rare occasion where it's like I need to do something, who knows what. You know, maybe if I have to interact with chat somehow, like I need to run a command or ban somebody or something like that. But yeah, very minimal. But yeah, that's the stream on a stick thus far, or really stream on a desk, stream on a rolly desk. I guess I'll just call it here, but thank you all for hanging. I hope you enjoyed, as always. My chair went way low. And thanks for the help and everything. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.